Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Venus and Aries, and I'm here to do a pre-upload. I want to do this reading. I'm behind because this is old tea, and it's not really tea. This is a health reading. I was looking at Christina Applegate, and if you guys don't know who that is, I'm pretty sure when the upload, you're gonna know, like in the thumbnail, you're gonna know who it is. But I want to do a reading on Christina Applegate, aka Kelly Bundy from the show Al Bundy. She played in a lot of other movies besides that. One of my favorite movies that she played in, it was with Cameron Diaz, and they lived in San Francisco. And it's an old movie. It came out when I was like in high school. That was like one of my favorite movies. But I wanted to do a reading on her because I had seen her on Access Hollywood, and I don't ever really get a chance to sit down and watch TV like that until like I'm on vacation or I'm not doing anything. Which, ooh, yay, vacation this Friday, right? I was looking at E! News and I seen that she had lost the ability to walk. She was getting a Hollywood Star Walk of Fame. She had what's the mom from the Bundys? Peggy. She had Peggy Bundy, which is not her real name's not coming to my head right now. Cause Al Bundy was like one of my favorite shows when I was a little girl. She had the mom with her getting the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and the mom, which was the TV show mom, was helping her walk. And Christina Applegate had lost ability to walk, you guys. I mean, she's older. She's not that much older though. It's like she had gained weight. She was talking about how she don't go for weeks without showering because she's scared to fall and hurt herself. It was like pretty bad, looking at her. And so I wanted to do a quick mini reading to see what the energy is around her, if she will get better. If you're new to my channel, thank you for checking me out. I do celebrity readings. I'll be getting on TikTok right after this. Thank you for checking me out. This is a health reading, and I do personal readings on the channel. Yes. So if you would like a personal reading, you can email me at rosepetals10@gmail.com. rosepetals10@gmail.com. I don't do readings about health. I don't do readings on health or missing persons, whether they are transition or not. Those are my two rules. So I do them on the channel, and I guess I don't know. I could do them to show people that I'm an accurate reader, or I could just like to see what the update is on my favorite celebrities. That could be it, But I do them, and I know how to do them. But I don't do them because I don't want people to start thinking like, I already have to tell people when I do personal readings, I'm not a doctor, And so let's jump into it. Christina Applegate, Peggy Bundy, the one that played the mom, she looked good. She looked good, and she was on that show, the Connors. She played as Dan Connor new wife, because they took, what's her name, Roseanne, off because of some comments that she made, which that was horrible. Roseanne was the show, but the show still did well. But Peggy Bundy looks good. Like, wow. So I wanted to check on Christina Applegate and see what the energy is around her. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. As soon as I said thank you, Spirit, I just was told to grab this deck. So let's get the energy around Christina Applegate. What's the energy around her? Christina Applegate. Will she get better or do better? And then I was watching this channel on YouTube. Well, yeah, this show on YouTube. And this was like an ancestry thing. And I had watched Christina Applegate, where she had did a research on her ancestry, her and her dad. I had seen Reba McEntire do an ancestry on hers. Reba was good. I had seen, what's his name? Why is he not coming to my head? I'm gonna get annoyed. What's his name that did the Malcolm X movie? And did my favorite movie, Crooklyn, with the glasses on. I'm getting mad that I cannot remember his name. I seen him do the one that played in Crooklyn, the one that directed Malcolm X, who played in there with him. Spike Lee, thank you, Spirit. I seen Spike Lee too. Spike Lee had found out, he didn't even know when he did his, he had named one of his movies after his own ancestors, and after one of his ancestors, and didn't know. So this is how we know our ancestors talk to us, and we are even, sometimes we are unaware. Spike Lee did an ancestry on the show with his ancestors, and he found out one of his ancestors' names. And the ancestor name was the name off one of his movies. Don't get me to remembering what movie it was, but it was the name of one of his movies before he even knew. So ain't that crazy? Christina Applegate. All right, sunlight. All right, Christina Applegate. This speaks of her not eating right. Oh, okay, yeah. Usually when I get these cards, I feel, when I get these cards and I read people, it lets me know that they're going to be okay. That's why I like to pull them. But, in this case, this ain't really telling me good news like I would like to hear. Sunlight, dear Archangel Raphael, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in a safe, healthy ways. I feel like she is scared to go outside. She doesn't go outside the house. She doesn't, like, you know how that energy is when you can't really walk, so you don't go nowhere. You don't even, like, even if she was, like, in a wheelchair or had a walker, I see her afraid to go outside the house. I feel like going outside the house, radiating under the sun, around the sun, and under the sun will help. The energy also comes out that Christina Applegate doesn't eat well. So even right now, as she's sitting in the house and not going outside, she's still not eating the best. The energy with this card, I can see beyond the cards, it gives me almost giving up, like giving up. And I don't mean like giving up and I'm ready to DIE. It's more like I'll be fine with just sitting in the house, never going outside, and walking. I'll be fine with that. That's the energy. Alternative medicine. I feel like she needs a certain treatment that's not being offered, or that isn't being or maybe she's afraid for it to be tested on her. The angels are saying whatever this treatment is that she's scared of, it will be okay. She has the okay to do so. They saying that this treatment will help. So I feel like there is a certain alternative treatment, medicine, that they want to test on her. She has possibly told them she'll think about it, and she hasn't gotten back to them because she's scared that it'll make something worse, or she's just scared. She's being guided to really call upon Archangel Raphael because I feel like the situation needs help. It needs an intervention. A lot of these celebrities, a lot of people don't know about working with their angels, calling on their angels, calling on the angels. Look. She doesn't have the energy to want to go out there and grab those opportunities, to grab these offers too, to grab offers. She's, it kind of said it in this spread before I pulled it. I kind of said it. It's the energy of, you know what, I'm fine. I'll just sit in the house because I'm scared to walk. I'm scared to fall. I'm scared to make things worse. She admitted that she was scared to shower because she was scared to fall and hurt herself. And so that energy is very clear here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there are some people, some doctors, some good people that she know that wants to recommend her to these certain doctors for a certain alternative medicine. Like I said, I feel like it's a lot of people that want to work with her and help her in this situation, even doctors. And I feel like she is hesitant. I feel like she told them she would think about it, and she's still thinking about it. The strength is in reverse. I'm not bullshitting. Christina Applegate, her energy doesn't look like it's getting better. She is getting clarity that her situation may not be better. I feel like the doctor told her that her situation is not going to get better. They have an alternative. We could try this treatment on you, and that is a possibility. They may have told her it's not a big possibility, but to try it. And when people hear shit like that, they probably like, you know what, I'll just stick to me. I'm living now. But to be honest, Christina Applegate, I think it's getting very clear to you that you're getting worse. You're getting worse. You're getting worse physically, You're getting worse emotionally. You're getting worse mentally. The Strength in reverse is not a good card, especially when it comes to your health. I feel like she's getting weaker. She's losing more strength and more ability. And she's getting the clarity about it. Give me one more card on this situation, and then it's time to jump into some other decks. Yeah. Wow. I don't think, also I feel like this may have to do with the payments of treatment. I feel like this may have to do with the payments when it comes to treatment. It's not a fair price. It's not a fair situation. This reading is not going to be long, you guys. Give me the energy around Christina Applegate when it comes to her health. Will it get better? Okay. Yeah, she's going through that energy too of loneliness and satisfactory. Yeah, she's going through that energy too. Well, Christina Applegate, to be honest, you might want to try this alternative medicine, and you may want to just crawl outside, like I don't know, you know. I don't know if it's a culture thing with some white people, to where they get sick and they don't have the endurance and the strength to get up. And I'm not saying this about all white people, because Trump is a motherfucker. But most, I don't know what it is, but if, God forbid, if I was ever in Christina Applegate position, I would crawl. I would crawl my ass to do what I got to do. You know, like, I would crawl. She needs to eat healthy. Make a meal. I usually don't read these in reverse, but I am for some reason when it comes to her health. She needs to eat a healthy meal. I feel like she doesn't have the ability to walk or move like she wants to. She doesn't try or crawl on her knees. I would have crawled on my knees and went outside and got some air. I would have got one of those type of showers where it's flat, where you could just, you know, and I would have crawled on my knees and got in that shower. You know, you're not eating healthy either. It could have to do with not being able to walk, right? Not really being able to move, and you're calling, like, you know, Uber Eats, for an example, and places like that, and friends and family to bring you food. Even if they are bringing you food, it's not a healthy choice. So you're being guided to eat healthy. She is being stuck and not moving, but the card is in reverse because they want her to move. She's being still. They want her to move. They want her to envision her health getting better. All right, let me pull these 3 cards, and then I'm going to pull some the emotional tarot cards, and then I'm done. Give me the energy around Christina Applegate. How'd this get in here? Ooh, cards everywhere. Cards be everywhere. All of my text. She has potential to strive to make it happen. She feels like she is in a shitstorm, like a hurricane. She feel like this is something that's not going to end. It could end, though. You have the answers that you are afraid of. This is somebody who has the answers, but they're afraid to go after it. Or they don't realize they have the answers. And I feel like you do. I feel like whatever that treatment is that they're trying to get you to do, Christina Applegate, I think you should try it. I really think you should, okay? Let's get into the next energy, because I want to pull a whole nother deck. Christina Applegate. Well, not, yeah. Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, let me get 3 more cards, and then I'm going to pull this deck, and then I'm going to be done here. Yeah, that's the energy that I see. So let me keep going. Give me the energy. Will Christina Applegate get better? Will this change? Will this change, and will she go back to being normal? Okay. It starts with how she eats. Wow, Christina Applegate, the simplest things you're not doing, and I get it because you're afraid. I really do. But this speaks of courage. With the Strength in reverse, you are not using your courage. You're not using your courage. I feel like, yes. I feel like Archangel Raphael, you need to call on Archangel Raphael, girl. Somebody need to share my readings with these celebrities. You need to call on Archangel Raphael, girl. Ask him to hold your hand through this. To receive radiant help. You need spiritual health. Give me 3 cards. I feel like she will, but she has to eat better. She has to watch certain chemicals in her body. She has to get back into the rhythm. She has to get up and stretch herself. Look, she doesn't have the passion to get up and try to make things happen. She is stuck, literally. And she's also stuck when it comes to eating right. It's hard for her to eat right. This may have caused it. And she doesn't feel fulfilled. You have to exercise, but you know, she has to exercise. She feels like she's fallen in a puddle of mud, and you know how you were in a bunch of mud and you're stuck, and it's hard to swim in mud. So she feels like she's in mud, and she could use a spiritual enlightenment, meaning like envisioning yourself going through beautiful waters, and it's a healthy wave. She needs to imagine that first. Get up and get the courage, get out of the hangman position. But I feel like this is in a future position. So I feel like she will make it through this. I feel like she will have triumph through this. Oh yeah, the Hermit in reverse. She will. I feel like there is somebody, like either a man or a good friend. Somebody with soulmate energy. A soulmate don't have to always be a man. A good friend, somebody that she has a close acquaintance with, is going to come and push her. It could be a guy. Push her. I feel like it's not a guy, because I did see through the cards earlier she was dickless right now. I feel like this is a friend. It's a guy, but it could be like a best friend or a relative. When will she see this triumph? When will she get the chariot? When will she get up and get to soaring? She has to stretch at home. You can't walk, but that don't mean you can't sit down and stretch them legs, girl. I feel like somebody's gonna help her financially invest into the right type of medicine, because right now she doesn't feel it. Right now she don't feel it, but she will. I feel like, a time. It could be a year. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It could be a year to 7 years. It could be a year to 7 years before we see full recovery. Look at that. Before we see full recovery, it could be a year to 7 years. So hopefully this is done in a year, Christina Applegate. That would make me so happy for you. But it could take a year to 7 years. So I'm in the reading here, you guys. I hope I've answered, I hope the reading was satisfied. Thank you for checking me out, and I'll see you guys in the next read.